Okay, I wanted to talk to you about how we do subtracting mixed numbers and improper fractions. Now, if I gave you a problem or you had a problem that was presented as 4 1/6 minus 2 1/3, notice, first thing that we want to talk about, my whole numbers, they're okay. I can take 2 from 4, that's no problem. 1/6 minus 1/3. Well, the first thing you should notice is that your denominators are not the same. Therefore, we have to get them the same. In this instance with subtraction, I do not want you to stack them, okay? I want you to first put them both into improper fraction form. So you're going to convert both mixed numbers to improper fractions. Because at this point, when I look at this, I don't know if I need to borrow or not. Because in my mind, I'm not sure, is 1/6 greater or less than 1/3? So if I stack it and start changing the denominators first, leaving them as whole numbers, I may get into a situation where I have to borrow, and I don't want to do that. And I can tell you that 1/6 is smaller than 1/3. So that's what's going to happen. If I put these over here and I stack them and then change to get common denominators, I'm going to end up having to borrow anyway. And that's a longer step. So when you see a subtraction of a mixed number and a mixed number, or a mixed number and an improper fraction, which I'll do next, I want you to convert both, in this instance, to improper fractions first. So I would take and convert 4 1/6. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 1 is 25/6, minus 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7/3. Now, when you see that problem like that, it's a lot easier. Now I can stack them. So I can, once I get them both converted to improper fractions, I can take 25/6 minus 7/3. Okay. Now, obviously, my denominators are not the same. Through creating equivalent fractions, I could get that 3 to become a 6. So I'm going to go ahead and carry that out. He's going to stay the same. He'll be 25/6, and we'll convert him by creating an equivalent fraction to make him 14/6. Now that looks a lot easier for me to do. This was the key. You have to convert them both to improper fractions first, then you can stack them. And 25 minus 14 would give me 11/6. Notice your answer. Your answer is an improper fraction. So through division, 11 minus 6, 11/6 is really 1 5/6. And that would be your answer. Remember, it started off as 2 mixed numbers. I don't really want improper fractions as your answer. I want you to convert them over. So, but key here, convert everything to an improper fraction first, stack them, get the common denominators, subtract, and if you get an improper fraction, convert it. Now, what if you have a problem that was 3 4/5 minus, say, 12/5. Okay. He's already as an improper fraction, so he stays the same. Remember, when we're doing subtraction with this, get him down 12/5. And let's convert him. That would be 15. Oops, 15 plus 4, that gives me my 19/5. And that makes it a lot easier this way. 19/5 minus 12/5 would give me 7/5, which equals 1 2/5. A lot less steps when I convert and get everything to be an improper fraction. Now, let's say this denominator was, I'm going to have to change this. Say it's 4/3. Okay. Well, same thing goes. He's already an improper fraction, so he will stay the way he is, 4/3. And we will convert him, which we already did, and we know that it's 19/5. Now, if you look at this, you'll see, yes, they're both improper fractions, but this time I have different denominators. Fine, that's no problem. You know what to do. Stack them. 19/5 minus 4/3. And you got to ask yourself, what number does 5 go into that 3 also goes into? And I hope you know it's 15. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get them both to 15. Multiplying him by 3/3. That's 15. Okay, well, I don't know what 19 times 3 is off the top of my head. So on the side, actually perform that operation. So it's 57. 57/15. Now let's get him to 15, and that would be 20/15. Well, 57/15 minus 20/15 is 37/15. And you're presented with an improper fraction as your answer. Well, I know 15 and 15 is 30. 15 times 3 is 45, so it can't be 45. So 15 goes into 37 twice. So that would be 2. Gives me to 30. Out of the 37, I'd have 7 left over. So the answer of 3 4/5 minus 4/3 is 2 7/15. If you go step by step, one step at a time, converting both to improper fractions, and then getting common denominators, the rest is easy math. This is easy math, and this is easy math. 37 divided by 15, you should just be able to skip count by 15, knowing it goes into it twice. Sometimes this looks overwhelming. Do it one step at a time, and it should be no problem for you to do. So I hope this helps.